What is up, guys? How's it going? It is Uncle Bob, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back. We are here for some more Final Fantasy 3. Doing a little bit of grinding, trying to get our, trying to see how many of these shuriken we can get. We got 12. We got 12. And, it seems like getting money for these is a pain. But, I don't remember what I had looked up, but I had basically seen that this is the only place you're able to get them. So, I'm not even sure how many I should have. And where would even be a good line? But happy Tuesday, y'all. I have loved how mad certain people have gotten about me giving, like, me as a nobody with 300 subscribers. People getting mad at me for voicing objectively correct political opinions. That's what it really amounts to. People just don't want to admit that I'm right. But it's made, it's been kind of interesting because, I've kind of enjoyed that I've seen a few different, more, reflective personalities basically say the same thing that I was saying, in that the left just needs to be more aggressive. Less whining, less whinging, less sounding soy for no reason at all the time. Don't you do it. Because my main goal has definitely been to just turn up being, like, honestly, just not like mean and like, oh, you're a stupid fucking piece of shit. Like, nothing like that. But definitely, definitely throwing a lot of their own decisions in their face. You know, these people voted in a fucking traitor. And people thought I was exaggerating in the last Final Fantasy video, where they were like, oh man, you're just trying to bait. And it's like, no, if you are somebody who is considered a leader of a country, and then you lose an election, and I'm sorry to say, Donald Trump lost the 2020 election. And when your response as that leader is to go, nuh-uh, even in the face of losing all of your court cases, even in the face of right-wing media like Fox News getting sued for over $1 billion for the voting machine lawsuit because they just could not help themselves. That's dope. They just couldn't help themselves but lie. And they admitted to it. So people stormed the Capitol over what was a lie in order to disrupt, doesn't matter for how long, to disrupt the peaceful transfer of power something that I feel like everyone should be able to agree is like, I don't think anything is sacred, but as far as like procedures in what we consider the free world, that has to be on the docket, is a peaceful transfer of power. I don't even understand how you could have it any other way. I like watching his little sprite move. And then the way the right tries to have a collective, like, I don't know if it's like they brainwash themselves or how they do it, or if they have that thing from Men in Black where it just mind wipes them for a minute. Or not for a minute, you know what I mean. Let's move my little button. Because these guys are always, like, all on Facebook right now, like, yeah, liberal, you lost. Cry harder. And it's like, dog, you guys spent the last 4 years still complaining that, like, nuh-uh, no, we for real won that election. Like, you guys have not stopped crying for 4 years. I remember the 8 years Obama was in office. I was an adult for all of those years. Legalized adult. And the Republicans cried for 8 years straight with Barack Obama. So it's like, I don't want to hear you guys complain at all about anyone crying. The fact that you think you have any business doing that is rich. And it's why people should laugh at you if you're conservative. Not because you're out of shape and girls don't want to date you and that you're a virgin and you probably deserve it. Nothing like that. And then you talk to these people online and they are, for all they talk about people being like sheep and like whatever, bro, these people are the biggest victims of any and all of that shit. But that's part of their strength. They fall in line when it comes voting time. Oceanos. Alright. Sorry, I was looking at something, got distracted. And now I forgot the shit I was talking. I know who I was talking shit about. You're just lucky I forgot. And I have a squirrel brain. No, these people are unbelievable, the way they behave. They're the biggest, like, have no room to talk people in the world. They are the biggest of it in the world. And yeah, now we get to, I mean, everybody will survive, you know. The country will still be fine, relatively-ish speaking. But like I said, it's just leading me to try and become what I think is going to be the Democrats' biggest warrior. So I'm just trying to think of ways that to get involved with the process. Even if that's in, like, my own kind of way. Because I don't think I'd ever be doing work because, you know... I mean, in my own state, obviously, but... I definitely want to start... I want to start working with people. I got to figure out how I want to do things. How I want to set up who I want to talk to. Because the express goal is going to be just motivating and getting on Democrats' asses to make sure they're out and voting. And also to try and do a decent job of convincing independents as well. Damn, not getting any petrifications. Alright, there we go. It is just funny how high on their own supply they've gotten so quickly. Now there's no question there's not really any voter fraud going on of noteworthy this election because, well, they won, so there's no reason for there to be anything like that, you know, is there? Oh. The fact that I'll have worked all of this to not even get 2 more of these, I think this is going to be the last. I'll save them for the final boss is what I'll do, and like 15 is just going to have to be enough for the final fight. That's just going to have to be all there is to it. These things are too expensive. 15. I sold a lot of gear to get all the shits. I guess you're the only one who got hit. I don't know what I'm... Motherfucker. I need more Oceanos. Less of the ninjas. That's why I came in here. I said less, not more. Do 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 do. Yeah, dealing with people's smugness is going to be the hardest part about these next 4 years. That's the part I'm going to have a hard time with. Because like I said, these people just got finished crying. So it's really going to be like, I have no idea what room you have. Talking about anything. Death. Let's not mess around with the little recording station. And then it sucks because it's funny that, someone's like, if you think the conservatives are traitors, then you've just been fed all of this misinformation. And it's like, I do love how, regardless of the fact that I talk a lot of shit when it comes to being online. I do. I talk a lot of shit. The thing is that I grew up in a conservative household with Catholic parents. Dad was a retired Navy vet. And there's a lot of like the core to at least old school conservatism that I got a lot of growing up. I saw it in my family, like firsthand, directly. Oh wait, no, I'm still a whole 1,000 off. Whoops. But being raised by relatively conservative people, you what's the phrase? You learn how to level with people who you disagree with. Like, a lot of us have families that have views that we don't exactly vibe with 100% of the way. Hold on. Ugh, bad time to start it up while I was in the midst of yawning. But, anyway, like I was saying, like 5 minutes ago, being raised by a conservative family, like, I understand where a lot of conservatives come from. I don't pretend that they all, in their hearts, are people who, wish to see harm done to the country or people within it. Yeah, there are some voices online that definitely want to toe that line. But in general, most don't, and most conservatives just have ways that they think they're making the world better and thinking that it's, a better solution and a better way forward. I would disagree. Alright, we good. But too many people think that, like, their opposition, both on the left and right, are just inherently evil people who just have ill motives. You'll see conservatives right now being like, oh yeah, don't worry. Liberals don't just, it's not that they are scared of the country failing, it's that they want it to. Because if Trump looks good, then that means that everything that they said was a lie. And it's like, wow, man. Wow. What's my gold count at? Not quite as close as I'd like to be. Oh man, I'm starting to yawn a shitload now. That post-UPS workload is starting to hit. Petrify. Petrify. There goes one. Yes. Ooh, strike first. But you know, when you think people are constantly the enemy and that their intentions are bad, it means that when you argue, you're not even going to connect on them because you just think that they're just bad. And like, the most I can say is that, like, you know, I don't think conservatives are bad people, but, you know, sometimes I think they vote like bad people. Or obviously by bad I would just mean I disagree, but, you know, that's basically what everyone means in this circumstance. Alright, just push a whole bunch of A button. But no, you do just lose sight of what's important. You got to make sure you can level with people. Don't assume all the worst intentions out of everyone. Oh, it hit Arc. For a second I thought it was hitting Lunith. I was like, what a time to have the ribbon. How much health does this ninja even have? I was hoping for potentially 2 petrifies. Damn. Interesting. One sec. Alright, I am starting to actually pass out now. So, that is it for the day. No, go right. Now get a heals. Heal. Come on, go over. What is going on here? Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah, it is time. It is time. Till next time, guys. Peace.